But chat, YouTube, you know what this is. It's Keruga Helga time. Now, what is this deck trying to do? And is it any good? Well, this is a Helga list, which is pretty much beans for creatures that are 4+ CMC. And we're playing a bunch of 4+ CMC creatures to help facilitate it, being these, minus this Leyline Binding. You have 16 4+ CMC creatures to help draw and put counters on the Helga and get a little bit further ahead. So we have Solitude, Omnath, Subtlety, and Scion. Scion also, of course, with the Leyline in the guild pack, so you can go turn 2 Leyline Scion and lock people out of the game that way. Got Leyline Binding as our removal spell of choice. You got Rings. You got Glarb here to help fix your draws a little bit. 2 copies of Flage to gain some life back. And then 1/6 for infinite value in recursion. No red and 6 in here, no removal spells because we are playing Keruga in the sideboard. Gotta respect the hippo. Mana base wise, we got 1 Elegant Parlor, we got 1 Lush Portico, 1 Archive. For the Surveil lands, we got 1 Savai Triome here, and then a Manamo to help untap our ring as well. Pretty standard mana base outside of that, just fetches and shocks. Just gotta get that Delirium though. I don't know if I mentioned the Thundering Falls, but yeah, it's an additional Surveil land. Sideboard, we got 1 Elishnorn, 2 copies of Mystical Dispute, 3 Force Negations, 2 Charmaws. Forces are for like extra ring hate. Mystical Dispute for the blue mirrors, Charm Off for the big mana matchups, Endurance for the graveyard matchups, Force of Vigor for the Amulet Titan matchups, same with Wear Tear, any artifact enchantment heavy matchups, and then we got our Keruga. We're gonna give this shit the list a shot. This shit list a shot. If I could speak English. That was 17 days ago. So we can get Savai Triome plus missing piece. I think we put back 1 of the multiple copies of Leyline Binding. Savai Breeding Pool. Let's see, maybe I might be playing like Blue Black Frog. The Frog. Froge. I'm getting Datha also. Yeah, let's get Datha instead. I'm just gonna hold the Blade Line Binding in case they want to turn 2 Frog. Ooh, that's a reason to hold for the Scion as well. Alright, I don't want the Ley Line, so I can bin the Ley Line here. No Frog from Freed's side. I think I'm just gonna play this slow. Keep binning these Ley Lines and drawing actual cards. Pretty nice. Bin's Spell Snare. Pretty reasonable. I wonder if this is the Grixis Murktide list from the challenge. Gotta be right. Pretty happy running out 1 Helga here. Letting it get countered. Having a second one in my hand means I can go Helga plus Scion if I draw another land. They're looking for a ring in this matchup. If I can stick a ring when they're like tapped low to tap out, that'd be amazing. Opponent's doing nothing. Straight nothing. The Lush Portico. I'm just gonna keep that on top. I'd like to go Helga into Scion if possible. Draw a card, gain a life, put a counter on it. Seems good. Now my shields are down, but I have 2 Leyline Bindings, so I think it's probably okay to put shields down here. What I should have gotten was another red source, though. Maybe I should have gotten an Elegant Parlor. Instead of Lush Portico. Also, notably, my Helga has hexproof. Had hexproof. Correction, had hexproof. 7/7. And a tap land. Another Helga. Just negation pitching spell snare. Well, I do have another one. I'm just gonna buy Keruga here instead of deploying the Flage out, I think. I come up where we want to actually use this Flage. Can't escape it quite yet. I need another red source. So I can find another red source, then I happily put it in the graveyard. Helix them. EIs for EI. Oh, I bricked. I imagine Keruga is gonna get countered. I think I just attack with Helga and pass. And then plan on like flashing in Solitude. Alternatively, I could just play Flage. No, you can't escape with Helga because it's a 3 cost, not a 4 cost creature. I just pass. But I definitely should have fetched a little bit differently. Grab 2 to the bottom. Imagine the hand's got to be full of counter spells, right? I'm just content attacking for 2 and passing. I don't think we're in any rush here. If I can just answer all their stuff, then it's probably a good way to win. Is their constraints going to be on mana and taking the most game actions in 1 turn as possible to overwhelm me? Need like Frog plus something else here. Helga, no. So let's let Helga die. Poor Helga. Deserve better. Imagine there's a Murktide or a Frog coming pretty soon. Subtlety Resolve, which tells me it's probably getting bolted. Rip Subtlety. I don't want to counter the front half of Flage, which makes sense. And this Triumph will let me cast or escape it, because that'll give me the double red. DRC. A lot of DRCs. Frog. Sad and depressing, you time me out, sure. Hopefully that helps. 2, 3. Couple wishes. It's 1 card on top. Let's get Sacred Foundry and then recast the Flage here. Alternatively, I guess I get Helga, it's Solitude Pitch Flage. That doesn't seem as good. It's just going Flage and then killing a DRC probably. I could go upstairs. I think I prefer killing a DRC here. I think I'm gonna Solitude the Psychic Frog as well. Hopefully this doesn't put me too low on resources. This is a Murktide. 11 damage. Larb. Leash stuck. I think I'm just killing this DRC though. I've been Lightning Bolt. No, I wanted to, but I'm going to Apex instead. Unfortunately. Am I taking 8? Taking 8. It's in Ohio. Was I just dead? I surveil. I don't know if the subtlety's good enough anymore. I'm gonna bin it. Binning this paid off so immensely. So immensely. I was like sitting there debating if I should have binned it in the first place. Larb put in the work. Holy schmoly. Larb actually is putting in overtime right now. You gotta go get some wings, etc. Wow, Glarb is not real. This is not a real magic card. Honestly, I'll keep this hunt up. The amount of value I just accrued. It's unreal. Infinite value. Glarb looks so bad on paper too. Wait, no, it wasn't done. I need to cast Scion number 2. And I was drawing into Omnath Subtlety. Ew. Gross. That Glarb was actually the nuts. I wasn't even sure if I was supposed to like upkeep Surveil too. That Glarb was just the nuts. Now the question becomes what's bad in the matchup? And honestly, I don't know what's bad in the matchup. Really nothing. I don't think I want Force Negation even. It's possible I want one less Helga, one less 6. Can never cut Glarb after that last game. One less Leyline. One less Omnath. I don't know. Just kind of trimming stuff. I don't think there's like a straight up bad card here. Here's my Leyline. That's fine. I can Binding that on turn 1, which I think I probably will. I guess I don't really need to, but I might as well. Should probably fetch a basic land out so that way I don't get Blood Moon. I don't think this list is even playing Blood Moon. If this is a frog, I probably just Solitude it. Leave it on Math on top, and I can fetch it away if I decide I don't want it. What's up, Cabs? Went pretty well. Just got done with the MTGO Masters. And now we're on to the Glarbing. I don't think they're playing Blood Moon as Grixis. I'll still fetch around a little bit. Yo, Tomato Bisque, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate it. Real talk, Tomato Bisque slaps. Hey, no worries, Cabs. I hope you're feeling better. I have no more creatures to play yet. I did not find a land, but I did find Scion. Oh, it's stuck. Grixis Frog. The Grixis Murktide. I don't know about the Blood Crypt, but yeah, I want to play something pretty similar to this soon. I'll actually save it for tomorrow, Bunny. Depending on how long this league takes. I did want to play something very similar to that. I don't know if Blue-Black has an answer for this Scion Leyline stuff. Probably not. They have Toxic Deluge, maybe. I'd wager they're probably not running Edict. I think anything would be like Toxic Deluge. Sink the Leyline, sure. And then kill the Scion with Unholy Heat. My Leyline. It just simply Wrath Disguise. It's easy. Kind of crazy that Brazen Borrower got Power Crept too. Now it's just like Sinking to Stuper's way better. Sinking to Stuper just does so much, and it's just like a random land drop. So nice. I have a lot of expensive stuff in my hand, and I kind of want to just cast Leyline. No, I should attack with the Scion first. I haven't tried it yet. I want to try it tomorrow, probably. Guess I kind of can't play anything else, huh? The way my mana is, because this doesn't allow me to cast Omnath. I can't cast Subtlety. I could cast Flage. Let's cast Flage. I'm killing this DRC. So it doesn't give more card selection. As they did have the answer for the Scion, so if I cast the Leyline, things weren't going to go great for me. Raug. Hope I draw a land here. Didn't draw a land, so I need blue-red off of this, but I can't get both blue and red, I don't think, because it's a Windswept Teeth. So I can escape Flage. Honestly, I think I'd rather just play Omnath. Wins the flip. Alright. I'll subtlety my own Omnath. Put it on top. Does mean they have an answer for Flage? No answer for Flage, huh? Alright. 2 red, blue, black. Splash red. I'm gonna dig this hand. It's a little slow. But if we're playing against another interactive matchup, then should be pretty good. Island, Aether Vial, Merfolk. Le Fiche. I will leave the Scion on top. My tides have been shaped. Now it says add a blue. So sad. Oh, sign resolved. Another tide shaper. Another one. Yeah, this isn't looking like particularly close here. If they attack me, I could solitude this master. Guess it depends on if they have another one. They do have another one. Alright, let's flage one of these. Gain a little bit of life back. I just realized that gained me 6 life because if I have Leyline plus Scion out, the Flage is dealing the damage, and because the Flage is dealing the damage, it has lifelink inherently, so it's gaining me 6 life instead of 3. Or, yeah, instead of 3. Not Bloodbraid Elf's even good though. Svelun. Helga. I just want to kill the Svelun. Glarb. Solitude the Svelun. Could also get rid of the Lord of Atlantis. The extra is 56. Missing the Helgas. Queen of Helga. Alright, so now we swung with the Glarb. I can activate it and surveil. We keep the second Scion on top. And spin both the Fuel of Flage. More Flage. Especially now that we bring protection. Could have taken a second Scion and just cast it off the top. Yep, dock in. I think I'm going to surveil that one into the graveyard. That's a lot of rings. Maybe too many rings. Back up to a casual 21. Alright, I don't think we can lose this game in a million years. We're kind of set. Yay! You ever watch Sopranos? I never did. A lot of people ask me that too. Wear tear for Aether Vial. Wear tear is probably pretty reasonable for Aether Vial. Couple mystical disputes. It's because I'm Italian. Makes sense. I want all the Omnats in here. 6 and maybe Glarb can go too. Get more avenues to make Mangu mad. That's all I want is to upset Mangu. Or Mangu. Can't catch a break. Yo, Mike, thank you for the raid. Did you get the 5-0? You did get the 5-0? Congrats, to Mike. Your rotten mouth viper vampire almost said. Your rotten mouth vampire deck. Can you put rotten mouth viper into play with Soren? We call it rotten mouth vampire. Now I have to play it? Okay. I'll play it tomorrow. You got me. Caught. I'll play it. Let me get through my 4-hour 4-color league first. Minamo. $60 land. I did not know Minamo was that expensive. Save me, Helga. Interesting. They didn't kick Tide Shaper, they just kind of played it. $60 to untap the ring. They said it comes at a steep cost. 1.03 tickets. Much more in paper, though. $60? Sheesh. The Lord. So, white, blue, green, blue. I need to untap with this Helga. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Uh-oh. Dongo's in danger. I untapped. I've done it. I mean, Dongo's still in danger, though. I think I probably have to play the ring. I guess I could cast Solitude and block with it. But I think playing ring is the safer play. Force. Not cool. I think I'm dead, right? Dead if they attack with everything. That's funny, Penta. Don't do it. Don't attack with everything. So I gain a life, go back up to 2, and then they have 3 2-power things, and I can block one of them, and I will die. Maybe jamming Omnath was the right play there. Hard to say. I do get a draw too if I jam Omnath though. One of them is maybe a fetch land. That's still assuming that Omnath resolves. If they have subtlety and Omnath doesn't resolve, then I'm dead. Dob on board, Sedge. Dabob on board. Dead on board on board. Ooh, this hand's really good. It'll turn 1 ley line. Plus Lush Portico. Turn 2 Scion. Like my opponent might be Dob after they're mulliganing to 5. Might be Dob on board. Run ley line. I'm just gonna keep any lands on top. Yes. Blood Moon will take over ley line if Blood Moon comes in after. Unless you have 1 basic land. If you have 1 basic land, then it doesn't really happen. Thinking about casting Wear Tear here. I think getting the Scion lifelink down early is probably more important. Up to 1 lander. I wouldn't say it ain't so. Smush this Aether Vial and the upkeep so they can't force it. I'd like to be able to kill this Aether Vial. Where targeting Scion? Alright, Flare sacking Tide Shaper. Hard enough to play around Flare or Force or... There's a million different things I could play around. How about Fire Ice? I don't think you need Fire Ice right now. Fire Ice is good against Boros though. Maybe sideboard card. I think they have better sideboard cards against Boros anyways. Or opponent. I don't have Sultai Triome, but I'm gonna keep this hand anyways. Any MLG skeletons in the chat? Devour. Uh-oh. Edge. Already Dedge. Dude, I'm gonna throw up. What the hell? Alright. Goodbye, land. Here lies my land. I get green white. If I get green white, then I can binding the ring. I'm gonna concede to like literally anything else that they have though. Save me Temple Garden. Okay, I give up. I give up. I yield. That was not close. I yield. I surrender. I'm defeated. Uh, maybe one Helga can come out. The 6 can probably come out. Glarb. Plays isn't too bad. I'm gonna roll with one wear tear. Charma. Not a Charma. It's okay. Could be better. We do get to do the Scion thing on turn 2. Just makes me vulnerable to all his dust, though. Talisman. Myco spawn. If I miss on third land drop, I'm probably just doomed here. So much mana. I missed. It's not great. Yeah, it's gotta attack 5 times. They won't interact with Leyline Scion in 5 turns. Truly. I agree, system. Forgot to surveil. Thought I hit set stop at end step, but I guess I pushed the wrong key. Not a good sign for me. Needs to be tuned a little bit. Because currently Ring is just too strong. It's not too, oh, I don't know about too strong, but it's really strong. And it's like somewhat frustrating to play against. And now that the fast man has been introduced in the format in the Ugin's lab, it just makes turn 2 Ring so consistent. Which just runs away with the game. Anyway, it's a little bit inconvenient. Let's grab. I'm surprised there's no Hedge Maze near. Right on time, Charma. Oh, they changed the one ring to not legendary if it's already printed? They don't. They typically avoid trying to errata any cards, and instead they just choose to ban them. But they'll try to errata cards on, like, Arena. I'll keep this. It's these. How has been good. I don't think 4-color in general is that good right now because of all the Eldrazi running around, but I do think Helga's pretty good. Booker Myco spawn. I am a big fan of the Myco spawn build, but I I'm not sure. Ion Go. Boros energy. Jeskai energy. Jeskai. Amped Raptor. Into Ranger Captain. Cheating. I should have solitude the Guided Souls, huh? Frog. I wonder if they have Jiggy in their board. Maybe. They got inspired by Nathan. I don't know if I'm supposed to be attacking here. I also think I probably have to Ranger Cat or Solitude the Guided Souls in response to Ocelot coming down. On the plus side, this Helga does have Hexproof. Second Guided Souls. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to kill the Ocelot then. Johnny. Drawing a second Helga is not ideal. I think Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Probably Connor. No Ringo for Dingo. That was the Tron match for Boros Cats. It's like a coin flip. Tron is usually a coin flip for the energy decks. I could see it being like slightly favored for them to even slightly favored for us, depending on the build of Eldrazi and the matchup and how many Blood Moons you're playing. There's a lot of different builds of Eldrazi, so hard to say. I see a lot of cats. I'm dead to getting domed here. I don't think so. Alive, but at what cost? Meat. Meat, thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. I am dead if they sack the Ranger Captain, though. I need to be able to cast Ring. Hmm. That's not great. Let's take Elishnorn. Maybe just Elishnorn. Pick out 6. Helga in the house. Yeah, Connor. Be there soon. I'm leaving on Tuesday for my flight. So I'm getting to the East Coast on Wednesday, and then we're heading out on Thursday or Friday. Not sure which yet. Yeah, I'm going to Vegas. I'll be there. I think I'm carpooling with BFG up to Vegas. I regret this keep. I believe in the surveils though. Hey, gimme. Come on, surveils. I believe in you. Find me a Scion. Or Helga. I'll take a Helga too. Probably fetch some basics just in case. I can get. Oh, I mean, they're on Jeskai. Nah, I'm not gonna fetch basics. They Blood Moon me. I'll have God and God. All lands. He's passed. Yo, Connor, thank you for the tier 1 the 6 months. Appreciate you. Big nodders. I think I'm just gonna flash in the subtlety and block the cat. Yes to both of those. I'm gonna go Elish Norn here. Grab basic planes. My freaking Omnath trigger, man. What the heck? I've noticed. Why do you think Frogtide is performing well in challenges? It's too fair for what's going on right now. Hi, Omnath. Consigning your Amped Raptor deck is interesting. Can't say I agree with it, but working out for my opponent right now. I'll have to be, but after the stream's over, Oz. Energy counter. Jowney. I think I'm still gonna subtlety this. This golden subtlety will die twice. Put a Johnny on the bottom. Alright, Keruga. Cards. Holy schmoly. I wasn't done. I was gonna play a Scion. Come back here, opponent. I wasn't done. Change the equation versus you and then outbursted into it. Alright, reveal the hippo. Hand's about as good as it gets against energy, I think. Got the ley line plus the Scion. 2 lands, ring, Helga. Survey land. Survey land that finds me more lands. That's all I've ever wanted. I don't have a consign up either. Let's go and say Nick. Yep. They're eventually going to be able to go wider than this, so maybe playing a second Scion is not a bad idea. Spins 2 lands. Alright, so they have another creature, which is another Ocelot Pride. Oh boy, they're gonna go so much wider than me. Are they pumping this to a 6? Interesting. Do they knock a double block? Might have been a little oversight on the attack there. These cats are still gonna be a huge problem though. I gotta find land. Oh, there's land. Dude, this is so much. This is so many cats. Uh, how do I beat this? It's 13 energy, 80 bajillion cats. They have a flipped fable coming. Oops. I didn't mean to crack that. Consign. Yes. Dying chat. This is Wii Sports. Lage. What's the next Helga deck? I think we might be on this one for a little bit longer. No attacks, more cats. There's the Glarb. That's all we needed to win this game. Was a little bit of Glarb. This game's about to get really crazy. I unfortunately don't have a sweeper for what's going on over there either. I'm really relying on Leyline Scion to be able to carry. 42 to 36. We're playing a game of Commander now. 31 energy. They forgot I have ring protection. Wait, they're pumping the cat that's gonna die? Oh, they messed up the triggers. Easy moto restart. That's a few cats. 66, 53 energy. Might be here for a while. Might be here for a long while. I gotta gain my 4. Very important I gain my 4. Take out 2 things that I don't know what to take out. Probably Reflection. I think the Guidasouls might be a bigger threat at this point. I'm gonna wait to see what they pump with the cat or with the Guidasouls. This is just an average modern game. I'm gonna go up to 60. Crazy thing is, I feel like we're favored in this spot. If Gav lets you bolt face, I could dump 52 energy or 53 energy into it. Imagine their Wheel of Potential right now. Their Wheel of Potential would go crazy. As it stands right now, I think we're winning this game. Just because all of my stuff has lifelink. They should scoop to save time. It is game 3, so it would save them time but cost them the match. My life for a Pyroclasm on this board, though. 1 Pest Control, 1 Pyroclasm, 1 End the Festivities, 1 Rakdos Charm. God, I'm starting to think that, what was it, 15 cat tokens I bought was not enough. I think I may have needed more than 15 cat tokens. I gotta bring 1 actual cat. How many tokens is 1 actual cat worth? 100? Bought 150 skitty cards? Why? It's a little bit too slow. Thundering Falls and Dotham. I'm greedy. I believe, with the doubter next to your name. I don't know what to think about that, Belfie. I believe I got good odds, is what I meant to say. Wait, am I an idiot? Yep. Yep, I am. Well, now I might as well play Helga first, right? I'll leave that on top. I need to get a Steam Vents, and I cracked Flooded Strand instead of Windswept Teeth, and I can't get a Steam Vents with Windswept Teeth. So I'm not going to be able to play Scion. So I guess it's Helga time instead. Look at Sacred Foundry with this. Our good princess. Good games. It was going to be a sick game 3, that's for sure. I was excited to see if you were going to crash Moto. Or then it already crashed for you, I guess. Frog. Frog. The important 53 energy screenshot. Everything else is in the VOD as well. What the frog doing? Probably the second best frog. I'll save you, frog. I think I need to save a solitude here also. Frog, no. I don't want to get rid of this Flage. Be an issue. This is Johnny's also an issue. Oh, good. I was afraid they didn't have an Ocelot bread. Well, this is doomed. Fetch. Does that doom it less? Potentially. Green, white, blue, red. Really hope I don't have to solitude something, but I might have to. Oncoraptor. Well, now I have to solitude. I'm not beating this Johnny. It was the worst of times. It was the worst of times. Just so many Johnnies. What the heck? All these cats say I'm blockable now. Lifelink only goes to the black creature. Why I oughta scoop. I kind of feel like I need a mulligan to like specifically Leyline Scion in the matchup. Matchup does not feel great. Seems like especially if I'm on the draw, then I have to rely on Leyline Scion to get anywhere. Alright. Leyline Scion in the opening hand. I also messed up by misfetching. Oh, there's a Leyline. A couple Survey lands. Yeah, this list has no Dead Gons and no Fire Ices. I think Fire Ice would be better. Alright, no scary 1-drop, please. Luxac Streamer does it again. I don't know. It's, the Greentron with the Myco spawn and it's the other good green card. I'm blanking on World Breaker. Those two are so good. Hey, Mummy, thank you for the Prime. What the frog doing? It's just a trade-off of do you want to sacrifice some consistency to be able to Stone Rain your opponent? Because I think it like that green build of Tron is really good in the mirror. Myco Spawn being able to Stone Rain your opponent and World Breaker also being able to Stone Rain your opponent is just crazy. Can't believe they cleaned up this entire board. At least they're not applying pressure yet. I can get back by Leyline. Excellent. I don't want that Helga. Yeah, why does nobody play Leyline Scion anymore? Get dude. No, that can't be right. Raug. Raug go. I think if they go to kill this frog, I'll probably just let it die. It's gonna be pretty tough to convince me to subtlety pitch Omnath here. Bye, Frog. They have 2 energies, so they could have Static Discharge. Bam, ba-dam, 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 ba-dam. Not sure if this is better than buying Keruga. Maybe buying the Hippo is better. Kind of crazy how one-sided these games look. My opponent didn't apply pressure to me for the first like 2 or 3 turns, and they're just so far behind now. I want to get the black source in case they remove the ley line again. Plus, this is another fetch that I can just crack and escape the flage anyways. Red, red, white, white. Now I can get the parlor. See what's on top. Kind of want to keep a fetch on top. I don't think I want a basic land though. Now I can pitch subtlety, pitch Omnath, and then put this flage back on top. They want to escape the flage for turn. That's only if they have like Arena of Glory though. There's Arena. Concede to Static Prison. Elishnorn. Color me intrigued. Yeah, I probably should have gotten a basic at some point. Kill this Giganta. I'm at 36. Let's go. My poor Elishnorn. So trying to escape this flage with haste. Yeah, Fire Ice was something I was considering. It's a little bit slow and clunky against certain matchups though. But Fire and Ice could be really good in this list. No doubt. Let's Flage on the bottom. Agony. Another ley line, not really what I wanted to see. I think I can just attack here. If I want to block flip, that's probably fine. Might plus it, I guess. They have another blocker. Keruga's gonna draw me 3 cards. Let's lead on the Keruga. Big Keruga. Fetch land, Solitude. Subtlety. I'm gonna cast the Solitude. It's kind of garbage time at this point. It's like Solitude this, attack this. Have a Subtlety for good measure. Right. Game 3 against Energy. This is where I would really like to open Leyline Scion, and I'm gonna hope that our opening hand includes Leyline and Scion. Leyline Scion? It's got Scion and bad mana. There's the Leyline and a Leyline Binding. I think this hand's good enough. I'll try it. Rough Tumble. Now, Sun Cleanser takes off Keruga, so you can't really afford to play one. You want to leave Keruga in the sideboard. I'm gonna fetch basic planes here, I think. And then Leyline Binding. If I fetch basic planes, then I don't have to worry about Blood Moon. For the time being. Also means if they get rid of this, I can't cast Glarb on 3. Yep, Amp Raptor into Ujani. Pretty good. Pretty good. Scion, I need you. Fins of Flage. It's entirely possible you don't need Keruga postboard, especially against this matchup. At that point, I'd probably just play Pyroclasm. This deck is playing like no sweepers. Yeah, 3-color frogs sitting there. You ain't pitching me. Scion? Not Scion. Casting Glarb off of the worst mana you've ever seen. Elish Norn. Looks like solid food to me. Yo, Steve's thank you for the 14 months. Oh, they could have saved their Amped Raptor and they didn't. I guess they wanted the Amped Raptor in the graveyard. No, they could have just saved their Amped Raptor and they messed up. I think I'm dead. I guess they're off of City's Blessing still. I can't win this game. I'm just dead. Didge. Smoosh. This is a tough one. I don't know what we could have done differently. The efficiency was crazy though. Hitting Amp Raptor into a Johnny in the dark was like pretty dang good. I like this list, but I don't like that there's no interaction with the Boros deck. There's no Pyroclasms, there's no Fire Ice, there's no nothing that... Even if it turned off to Keruga in the board, maybe you want to include some number of Pyroclasms and whatnot. There's no Fire Ice, no Dead Gun, nothing to really interact with them before turn 3. So, it makes it really tough. You have like Leyline of the Guild Pact, and the Leyline Binding is your best turn 1 interaction. Rough Tumble. Yeah, somebody said that earlier. What does Rough Tumble do?
Have you peeked? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.